So here we go. Time for some more streams, and this time is of course of another Sucker Punch game that I play from them and I absolutely love. So anyone who's here on my late night stream, welcome all. My name is inGamer. It's 1:43 a.m. Mountain Time. So better get on your seats, and if you're like staying in the dark, welcome to the darkness. Even though the lights in my room are on. And also, of course, you do not bother anyone else so much, and please wear headphones. Those work best. I wish I could use headphones, but I really can't. Hello, man. How are you? Because today, this is going to be a stream of one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 3. Back when Sucker Punch finally became a first-party developer for Sony. The very first inFamous. So, let's get started. And yes, Sucker Punch developed this game. Quite a drastic change from the Sly Cooper series, don't you think? Sucker Punch Productions. Boy, do I love their games. inFamous, originally made for the PlayStation 3 in, 2008? I guess so. 2008, 2009. Almost at the same time where the first prototype game was released. And yeah, because of that, this game kinda went overshadowed, but hey, it still managed to garner a sequel. This is pretty much the title screen. So, why don't we just say we press start? Oh. Fish. Ouch. Yeah, quite a drastic change in tone, don't you agree?
Plus 6 minutes. Pulse is 45. Respiration 10. Looking good, Cole.
Hello, Mugwan. Hello, Mugwan. Welcome to the stream. Yeesh. Look at everything.
There's someone alive down there. Hey, wave up if you can hear me. If you can walk, get out of there. Head for the bridge.
Yeah, I really don't.
Hey, you, in the garage.
Yeah, I really can't really say much about how can I say game names, right? Anyway, Mugwan, welcome to the stream.
Come on, Cole. Move.
Actually, let me turn on these.
Move.
And this is just the start of the game. Why the startup, huh? Geesh.
Cole, man, you there? Come on, man, pick up.
Zeke. What the hell's going on? I think there was an explosion.
No shit.
Oh,
there was
you'll
an
see.
explosion. TV says terrorists are blowing stuff up all over the city. Meet me at the Fremont Bridge. We'll get Trish and find some place to hunker down.
I'll see you there.
Well, this is an open world game. You'll kind of see, not so much open as sandbox. Kinda. Well, Mario Galaxy was more peaceful until, but this one kind of hits you instantly. Oh, I also love that game. If I could stream it again. For someone being completely injured, he's able to even jump really high. I don't know. But I mean, we did get Super Mario Odyssey, so that's something. And I love Mario Odyssey. Got there. Where was it supposed to go? Yeah, over here. Uh-oh. Ouch. I know. We would have loved something like that. I would have also loved something like that. I played Galaxy and I loved it.
If you're able to walk, please evacuate across the bridge to the Neon. Remain calm. Emergency personnel are en route.
Cole! Over here, man! We gotta go!
Oh.
No! No!
Sheesh.
It's the terrorists! Run for the bridge, Cole! Come on, move it!
Sheesh. This is quite the starting point, don't you think?
Move your ass, Cole! This whole bridge is coming down!
And yes, this was made by Sucker Punch Games, the same guys who made the Sly Cooper games. Oh my god. Day one.
While sliding into unconsciousness, I somehow, I don't know.
But the
hear
comic book
voices
styles
of
is
the
still
dead.
good.
Thousands crushed by falling buildings or burned alive in the fires. Trish lost her sister, almost lost me. Zeke was always there, somehow sure that I'd wake up, while outside the city fell apart. A plague struck, followed by rioting, theft, rapes, civilization committing suicide. In a
And be creating
bullshit
accounts
attempt
too
to
quickly.
contain the biological threat, the federal government locked down all access in and out of the city, and we're stuck in this cage with psychos. Cops
That-
are all but gone off the streets, either dead or too chicken shit to stand against the gangs that control things now. Outside, things were bad. But inside me, something was beginning. Scary as hell at first. Gotta understand, there was no one to talk to, no experts to consult. But with time, I'm learning to control it, master it. Just hope it's not too late.
Empire City, day 14 of the quarantine.
I thought you were gonna watch TV.
Batteries are dead again. You mind putting on a freak show?
Sure. Glad it's good for something.
Probably need to charge them all. TV's a hog.
You can kind of also see that this is kind of how the by Sucker Punch already starting to work on something new. The animations are really not good. I mean, talking and all that stuff. So here it is.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about!
Also, look at Cole's backpack. You can see that?
of good shows. Woo-hoo, nice job, man. Boob tubes are working.
Weird. It feels like I got more power.
Yeah? Try
Yeah.
finding those dummies over there. With all the nutballs running around, it'd be nice to see how much juice you're packing. Yeah! Lay into it, man. Proud of those suckers. Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo!
So yeah, Sucker Punch puts a lot of... That's breaking the law of energy. Could be. Then again, this is mostly a... This video game... Well, it's a video game, come on. Uh-oh.
Whoa! You see that? Flying so low, thought it was gonna crash into us. Hey, it's a TV jacker. I love this guy.
Just got word that the feds dropped some relief packages into Archer Square. The liars wanted the corporate media tell us that we're gonna get our fair share, that more is coming. That's easy for them to say. They're not the ones living in this hellhole. The truth is that we've
Kinda.
been abandoned, and no one's coming to save us. So head over to Archer Square and get that food before the Reapers show up. Voice of survival out.
TV Jacker.
Told you they drop food.
Man, you must be out of your mind. You think any of those pencil necks gives a crap about us? This is a PR stunt.
That isn't gonna stop you from pigging out, though, is it?
Hell no, it ain't. Zeke's gotta eat.
You take the stairs. I'm using the express elevator.
Man, you get to have all the fun.
Look at this. Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
he can fall down the building and be all
that was
intact
one
now.
hell of a jump, man. Wish I could do something like that. Running down all those stairs. That sucks donkey balls. Hey, Cole, before we head over to Archer, I need to go pick up a new 6-shooter.
Oh, here we go.
Also, another thing that you can kind of see that this was also made by the same guys as Sly Cooper. Cole's running animation kind of resembles that of Sly's.
Damn,
Like,
blew my hand off.
Which is why you won't be touching the new one.
like seriously,
Traded this guy one of my homemade
if
batteries
you seen Sly
Ones that
Cooper
explode when you use them.
and see the way he
Hell yeah, I
runs,
know that.
Cole runs in a similar way like
He
him.
was gonna leave the gun in the parking lot a few blocks from here. Hey, Cole, you know what I miss? Pizza. Big sloppy slice, dripping with grease and pepperoni, and payday. Having a big fat wad of bills in your pocket.
Yeah, I'd settle for some hot water.
Hey, remember that time we were coming home from Duffy's and I had to take a leak? And that bike cop was yelling at me to put up my hands?
You pissed all
I don't know about
He told me
Creeper.
to put up my hands. While he's fumbling around, I jump
I'm not
back
much
in
of a
and we take
memer
off.
myself, so.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Until we run into a wall of cops.
Like I said, awesome. Bummer we won't be able to do anything like that again.
Yeah, not unless some genius invents a car that doesn't explode when I sit in it.
Well, seriously, Cole kind of has a running animation similar to that of Sly. I mean, come on.
Come on.
Sly symbol is on his
Told me he was gonna leave
backpack.
it under a car. I figured there'd be only one. We'll never find it.
Stand back. I got an idea.
Look at this. Shockwave!
Woo-hoo-hoo! Hellacious!
Oh.
Hell, I didn't know you could do something like that.
Yeah, me neither. There was this surge.
Hey, man, you don't look so hot.
Trained all of a sudden. Hang on a sec.
Here we go.
Did you see that?
Man, you're a walking battery. You must have to recharge whenever you fire off a bunch of juice.
Pretty
I can
much.
feel the electricity surging through me. Almost like I'm being healed by it.
Oh.
Woo! Oh, this rocks so hard. Come on, let's haul tail over to Archer Square before someone takes all the brewskis.
Cole, you there?
Hey,
So yeah, Cole is basically a battery now.
Yeah, Zeke and me are heading over there.
How are you feeling?
All right, I guess. Powers are all over the place. Used to be I could barely power a light bulb. Now I'm jumping off of buildings, frying the junk on Zeke's roof.
You jumped off a building. What were you thinking?
Come on.
Relax. I'm fine.
Just take it easy. After what happened to Amy, I couldn't...
Yeah,
See you guys at Archer Square. I love you.
you too.
So yeah, inFamous is a sandbox house game where you take control of a guy with superpowers, as you can see. And I love this game. And seriously, Sucker Punch is a company that loves all of their previous works. They made a reference to the only N64 game they made back in '99, and in Sly 2, and now here it is with inFamous making references to Sly Cooper.
Boy, it's stuck up there. I hate to say it, pal, but, hey, you're the only guy here who'd live from a fall like that. You gotta climb up there and knock that stuff free.
Okay, let's climb. Climbing poles. Basically, almost all of his abilities are pretty much copied straight from Sly. The way he can climb up poles, hell, almost doing kind of like a spire jump. Seriously, even the way he climbs kind of reminds me of Sly. And the way that he even walks on rails? not so much, but really.
Yeah! We are eating!
Damn, too late. That's when I caught my first sight. The Reapers. Before the blast, they were just a bunch of junkies dealing drugs. Now, they own the Neon District. Taking whatever they want. That changes today.
So, here we go. Our first fight with enemies.
Dang, those freaks are brutal!
And yes, Cole can melee attack.
Well, there's more on the way!
Yes, you can perform different sorts of tricks. Stuntman.
Last of 'em? It's
Again, Cole has superpowers.
Enough to feed the three of us for weeks, maybe longer. Bet if I fry a couple people in the crowd, the rest will run away. The food will be all ours. Some of these guys might starve.
This is one of the most unique mechanics of this game. Karma. You can choose to shoot them and keep the food over yourself and go bad, and do the bad way around, or don't.
Let's eat.
Let them have the karma. Let them have the food, and you get the good action. Karmic shift. Your rank is now Guardian.
Hey, Trish.
Oh, I'm so glad you got the food down. These poor people are starving.
Just doing what I can. Someone had to help them.
Those idiots dropped us canned prunes. Now who the hell want to eat this crap?
Uh-oh.
Take a look at this, Sapphire City. The footage you're seeing was taken by a security camera near
Hey,
Ground
Cole!
Zero.
You're up on the big screen!
Our city, our lives. Someone from your family died? Well, now you know who to blame. If you know anything about this guy, let me know. Because we're going to get the word out on this terrorist. Whoever he is, we're going to make him pay.
Uh-oh.
ever been called a terrorist? All I remember from that day is going to work and then running for my life. That video, though. How'd I get that package? Why would I deliver a bomb? For who? Regardless, the consequences.
How good or how bad I am? Yeah.
Whatever there'd been between Trish and me was gone. She didn't say a word, no emotion, nothing, just walked away. By then, people nearby were starting to recognize me.
I know,
It
I
was gonna
know.
get ugly. Even Zeke was giving me weird looks. He and I made quick plans to meet up at Stampton Bridge. Try to get out of town. Just hope it shows.
I know.
Just right now, I'm a little short on friends.
So yeah, it's pretty much that. And depending on what actions you make, you get more good karma or evil karma. To promote you to the hard difficulty. Yeah, there's no neutral pad in this game. That's so unreal.
This guy has gone too far!
Ow!
Make him
Damn it! I gave you the food. Leave me alone.
So yeah, that is pretty much about this. You have to... The abilities and the story progresses depending on what of the two you choose.
Since everyone here hates you guys, we gotta get out of town. Pronto like.
I'll meet you there. And Zeke, thanks for watching my back.
Sure, man.
Stun unlock, high fall!
See ya.
Oh yeah, one of the unique abilities as you can see. Cole can climb. There's no Luca reactors here, so I don't think so. Shoot. But yeah, this game is basically a bit of it's a sandbox game with a map and all. Compare sandbox game and open world. I cannot say. I mean, this... I don't know. It's so hard to say which is which. There we go. Yeah, there are one of the things that this game actually makes good, that actually makes this kind of open world game better. I mean, good. You are constantly on the lookout for anything.
Especially at night. Do what it takes to stay warm. Cut down trees, strip the wood off buildings, collect paper, scavenge furniture. If it produces heat, burn it. The old rules don't exist. Not anymore. Point to survival, out.
And yes, they use live action for some of these segments. Is the fact, again, one of the good things about this is the fact that you have to stay, that it puts you on your knees all the damn time, so you have to be careful. At this point, there are basically enemies everywhere, and they are going to shoot you. The escape mission start.
Stampton Bridge. The fastest way out of
Yep.
town. That is, if you can get us past those baton-wielding goons.
We're getting out of here, one way or another. Follow my lead.
Are we? Yep.
You have entered a restricted area. Lethal force may be used at any time. Please return to your homes. You will be notified when the quarantine has been lifted.
Gonna have to get past those riot cops if we want out of here. If I fry a couple of the guards from inside the crowd, but I can trigger a riot. Help keep the heat off Zeke and me. Of course, that means a lot of innocent people will get the hell kicked out of them.
Yeesh. Karma moment. Attack the police on Euro or fire them from inside the crowd to start a riot. Pretty much, yep. But I... You're alive? Very much. Yep, I'm alive. I got hit by a lot of shots and yet I'm still alive. Let me destroy this turret. I don't know. I need to be careful in this floor because that thing is going to shoot me. Ow, 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 ow. Ugh. I need to cover myself. Ow! God damn it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that explodes. No worries, there's pretty much checkpoints everywhere. Ow! But it refused to die! First death, and it's not going to be the last one. This game is hard! And not unfair hard, but really, really hard. Because as you can see, there are places that you can get head killed, so there's... just need to be careful here. Come, really? What is it? Yeah. And I can switch which hand I can shoot with by clicking the right analog stick. Whoa, I'm gonna die. Careful. Yeesh. Huh. No use in that turret. Ow.
This area is under strict quarantine. Indiscriminate lethal force will be used against all unauthorized personnel. This is your final warning.
There we go. What the? Okay. I thought I almost glitched up there. I almost glitched. I almost glitched. Kinda, yeah. Electricity is the base power for coal. Uh-oh.
Head for the quarantine station. It's our ticket out of here.
Uh-oh.
The gate opened to a wall of razor wire machine guns. Zeke made a break for it.
Right
Pushed in the gate to the decontamination unit and fell headlong into the harbor. And I moved faster than I knew I could.
Ew.
I was greeted by name. This FBI agent, Moya, had seen the footage of me at Ground Zero and came here to wait, figuring I'd try to escape, knowing I'd have powers. She explained that before the blast, her husband John had been assigned to infiltrate the First Sons, a shadowy group working on a project they called the Ray Sphere, a device designed to drain the neuroelectric energy from a group of people and concentrate it into an individual. She'd lost contact with John the night of the blast. Despite all her connections, Moya was losing hope. Yet she'd found me, somehow believing I could be trusted, ready to make me an offer. I go back to the city, find John and the Ray Sphere, and she'll get me out of the quarantine and clear my name. This whole Ray Sphere thing sounds crazy to me. Suddenly I'm a human light socket, so maybe I should cut her some slack.
Pretty much, yeah. Let me do something first. It's just that there has been a bit of a delay, especially on the stream, so here we go. There we go. There we go. No delay at all. Thank you, Elgato HD60S.
Because of the riot topside, this is the only way back into the city. Given the state of our new partnership, I've taken the liberty of cloning your phone's frequency.
And none other.
I've got a lock on your GPS locator, and I can hear every word you say.
The first inFamous game was released on the PlayStation. The first inFamous game was released on the PlayStation 3 only. The inFamous 1 and 2 are on the PlayStation 3 only. So yeah, the inFamous games are PlayStation exclusives. There are times that the game runs at full on 60 FPS like in here, but when you go to some more, like go over there, you try to see there, is sometimes it struggles. The only way you can play this game on a PS4 is through PlayStation Now, which is of course a streaming service, and it sucks. Whoa! Yeah, especially because if you don't have good internet, then PlayStation Now is going to suck. So, even if there is emulator, even if there is emulation for PS3, believe it or not, you need a really high-end PC to run this game. Empire Takedown. And yeah, people pay money for it. Yeah. And even if you have good internet, like let's say wired internet, like full on Ethernet, and it's still a bit of a crapshoot it's still a crapshoot if you're going to get good internet, a good stream or not. It's still a bit of a crapshoot. I don't know. I wish I had a new graphics card myself. Yeah, pretty much. Blast shards. They'll increase my ability. But actually, there's a good... But it is actually a good thing that if you have a PS3, you can get this game for cheap. On the PS3 PSN store, you can find inFamous 1, inFamous 2, and the expansion pack, inFamous Festival of Blood. You can get all of that and its DLCs for $15. $15. That's a really good offer. Careful with that because... Ow, ow, ow. That hurts. He uses a fucking Celeron. God damn it, and it sucks. Well, there. Well, here's the thing. Let me show you. Originally, this inFamous Festival of Blood was supposed to be a full-on DLC for inFamous 2, but they decided to make it a standalone expansion, meaning that you can play this without the need of inFamous 2. So yeah. Believe me, I use a Pentium, and because of the Pentium, I couldn't use my freaking capture card.
Water pressure has dropped in the main running under the bridge. What's going on down there?
Reapers were busting up some pipes.
Interesting. I'll see what I can find out. You worry about getting back into the city.
Not well. Mostly because I need to. I'm recording footage. And I'm going to finish the game again. I need to finish, and that's why I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to do the review. I've done that for some of my previous reviews, and so it's going to take a really long time. What is it on this score? Really? Seriously? Why is this score? Why is doing that? Why is doing that to you? You wanted to donate? You really wanted to donate? AMB? Careful, careful. Whoa, that's gonna fall! That was close. I actually really appreciate that. Although, try to search why it doesn't let you donate. Like, I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm getting quite broke, yep.
You find John and the race sphere, and I get you out of there.
I appreciate that, I really do.
But you double-cross me or do something stupid, and I will throw you into a hole so deep that you won't even know which way is up. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Careful, careful, because these really, wow. That was close. And I really appreciate that.
Oh, man, it's good to see you.
Considering USD to pesos, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, nice work on that gate, Wrecking Ball.
Hell, live through the fall, no problem. But, getting back to shore? Well, let's just say I'm no Michael Phelps.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Kind of, $1 is basically 18 pesos. Almost 20 pesos.
Bullets flying everywhere, all over the place. Figured you were a goner.
Let's head home. I'll fill you in on the way.
With 20 pesos, you can buy like pretty much a bag of chips and even a soda. Pretty much. $1? Basically $1?
It drains neuroelectric energy.
Oh, I knew it! All the stuff I've been saying, every word is true.
Oh my god. Yeah, kind of an idiot.
Organization, the race sphere. Hey, it all makes sense now.
Calm down, you're gonna hurt yourself.
That race sphere must dish out powers to anyone controlling it. You gotta bring it back here.
Sure, I could use a sidekick.
Ah, hell with that.
Kinda.
Zeke Jedediah Dunbar is his own man.
Your middle name is Jedediah?
Yes, it is. After my grandfather. Strong man for a man his size. I don't know where Zeke comes from, but certain...
You need to take a nap and a bath. I got things to do.
Believe me, like for example, if I were to pretty much rent you a room for on my house, I will pretty much just charge you, let's say, $50. I would pretty much just charge you $50 a month to live here at my house. Believe me. Here we go. Let's go.
I've already got a couple of leads for you. The coordinates have been uploaded into your phone. Give me a call when you're in position.
Yep, I did. Experience point. I receive experience for completing missions. Such as... So, here we go. this is one of the things that also makes it. Depending on what kind of karmic shift you are, you can unlock one of the two powers. Like, for example, the sadistic blow. They have a chance to trigger an explosion if you do a hit of someone before dying. But since I'm doing it on the good side, be a good boy or a bad boy. But here it restores a bit of health, how many times I hit an enemy. There's also going to be undiscovered powers. The ones that I'm going to need the most is definitely going to be for mostly electric drain and the reduced damage. Yes, they take a lot of experience. There we go. Whoa, again, more enemies. You also get experience by defeating freaking enemies. In this case, those goddamn Reapers that are freaking everywhere. Also, you saw that. See the blue points? See the blue points on the radar? Those basically are the blast shards I'm collecting. The more blast shards I collect, I can get more energy cores, which means I can use more abilities. So this is also another aspect that I do like about this game. As you go, you can actually collect stuff like this. And I'm kind of a bit of compulsive when it's about getting all of this. As you can see, I collected enough blast shards and I got a new battery core, which means I can use more abilities. So you rip off? Oh my god. It's cool. But anyway, as you can see, this is the map, and there's more areas that I can't get yet. For now, there are 3 missions. Gonna go with mysterious signals of this M prototype. Actually, the first prototype game was actually released almost at the same time as this one. The biggest disadvantage that inFamous had over prototype is, well, inFamous it's a PlayStation 3 exclusive. Meanwhile, the first prototype was released multi-platform on Xbox 360, PS3, and on PC. So inFamous kind of had a disadvantage when prototype released. Cole can climb pretty much almost anything. Mysterious signals.
Alright, now what?
I'm picking up some weird interference from a rooftop not far from you.
Well, I'm fine.
Origin and purpose.
I'm fine. I'm enjoying my day off.
Probably a transmitter of some type. Call me when you get over there.
I'm enjoying my day off. Well, I mean, while I'm enjoying my day off from my job at the supermarket. Yes, I work on a night shift.
Found it. Looks like a
portable
portable
dish.
audio drive is attached to this satellite dish.
See if you can listen to it with your phone.
Like that, bro.
Sounds like a
Going
bunch
on
of
something
garbage.
like that.
It's an encrypted message, but I can't break it. Look around and see if you can find another one.
Really? No worries. Now I'm on a power line. Now I need to follow that signal. Huh. I see. That's a good thing. Because it would suck. Headshot. PayPal or credit? PayPal. I see. Even then I would have had the notification, so careful. This is the biggest disadvantage, unless you try to do it directly from the car, but hey, I don't know how even stream. But hey, Streamlabs can be such a mess at times. I don't even know why I even decide to add Streamlabs for modding in here, especially because they say that they added more benefits, but at this point, what the hell kind of benefit can I get? Which doesn't... There we go. Ow, ow. Die, you freaking creepers. I mean, reapers. Huh.
You hear that? Same thing as before.
I'm running the signals through a decryption program on this end. I've almost cracked it, but I need another sample. Look around for more of those files.
Here we go to get another. Freaking riot shields. It was supposed to be a premeditated scene that the riot shield would be in there, so I think I kind of messed that up. So yeah, they pretty much can now use freaking riot shields. And yeah, they can protect themselves. Ow, ow. But luckily, it's very easy to blast the riot shields away. Grab, heal, 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 heal. Yeah, I know. I'll take this other one.
That's the last one.
Give me a second. Alright, that should do it. I'm uploading a decrypting algorithm into your phone. It should let you listen to the messages.
I couldn't stop Kessler from detonating the ray sphere. Damn thing took out 5 or 6 square blocks, killed God knows how many. Found the ray sphere in the blast crater next to some kid. Don't know if he was dead or not, didn't have time to check. I'm gonna try and hole up somewhere. If anyone is even listening to these things, I need immediate extraction. Please, you've got to get me out of here before Kessler finds me.
Do you understand any of that?
I don't believe it. That's John. He must have used death drops to communicate with his handlers.
English?
It means there are probably more of those scattered around the city. You should try and find as many as you can. They might tell us where he took the ray sphere.
Find John in the ray sphere, and I'm out, right?
I know the deal, Cole.
Just making sure.
These are pretty much these death drops are pretty much to give more context or more flavor text to the story, more background. Luckily, they, as you say, they can be listening. Here it is.
10-day communication delayed.
Here.
Contact established with the first signs. Met a woman who called herself Jane, and she asked me a variety of questions, including whether or not I've ever exhibited extrasensory abilities. Told her I have dream-based ESP and involuntary telekinetic abilities. Jane seemed to mull this over for a while. Then she gave me an address. I was instructed to meet her there at midnight. No other details. 10-day communication delay due to being incapacitated. Met Jane outside of an abandoned warehouse. She put a black bag over my head, then let me in. Counted 2,000 steps and one right-hand turn. She sat me in a chair, strapped down my arms and legs, and left me there.
Yes, John. Yeah, as you can see, I can keep on looking for them to get more dead trust for getting more context to the story. Die, 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 die. Oh my god. I don't know. Grab that. Seriously, Cole. Sometimes I feel that when it's about grabbing things, sometimes can be a bit inconsistent. Especially when I'm trying to gather these freaking blast shards. Come on, just jump. No, not that way. Yes, you may have noticed that they even sometimes they just end up puking. Like they puke something black, something similar to tar. Let's take this.
Don't know how long I sat strapped to that chair. At least a couple of hours. Finally, the bag was removed, and this brute of a man stood in front of me. Had to be 7 feet tall and 400 pounds. He told me that he was going to beat me, and if I wanted him to stop, I'd have to do it mentally, with my mind. Then he punched me in the face.
Oh my god. Thank you. Oh my. Oh. Oh my god. Like seriously, I cannot really think that much. It's the notifications I have. You're so funny. Then again, it's a notification that I'm using. That's what I do. Oh my god. But you're really, thank you for that. Seriously, it's really appreciated. That could also help me to get even a bit of food here. The notification, it's just an alert box. it's a notification that I activated that Streamlabs uses. So if you really use it, it can notify you from about almost everything that happens, from new followers to Twitch rates, hits occurring on your channel, someone subscribed to the channel, even donations. It really notifies you on everything that's going on.
Released from the infirmary. Initial assignment is installing and configuring satellite dishes across Empire City. When
God
I
damn
asked
it.
what they planned on doing with the dishes, I was told to mind my own business. Because the dishes are relatively isolated and secure, I use them for my dead traps.
That's something. Well, then something occurred, and for some reason I got donated. Come on, die. Careful. But again, what the hell? I don't know why. Seems the Streamlabs is glitching out. Die. Airstrike. I seriously don't know what's going on. I know. That could be useful, especially to buy a bit of food. $8 is almost that's almost 80 pesos. $5 is basically 80 pesos for me, so that would definitely be good, especially to if I need to buy some food. Like some good old instant noodles. Instant noodles are really cheap. Like seriously, here some instant noodles can go around for at times even 50 cents. And those aren't, and I'm not talking the ones with the cups. I'm talking about the others that you need to prepare on the stove. Seriously, for one package of those noodles, they can cost up to, like I said, 50 cents or less. And those are pretty good in case of emergencies or when you really are really low on money. Cueing the Gumshoe's theme song here. Da, 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 da. Careful. I really love this game. At least it's a good thing that it did manage to sell well. It got overshadowed, yeah, but at least it did sell well. It did got the greatest hits moniker on the PlayStation 3. And come on, it got he got a sequel, an expansion pack, and a follow-up game for the PlayStation 4. Hell, you can actually play the PlayStation 4 game, and you really don't need much of context out of it. You don't really need the story of the previous inFamous games. You can pretty much jump right into the PlayStation 4 game, inFamous Second Son. Because while it does kind of reference, from what I play at least, it does kind of reference a bit of the event about what happened before. But at least, that game, it's a bit more self-contained than this. So you can play Second Son, no problem.
For the first 30 minutes or so of the beating, he focused on my midsection, hitting me square on the ribs. I tried to play along, squinted my eyes and gave him looks, trying to make it look like I was really doing something with my mind. But I just made him laugh. After landing 3 straight blows to my head, he bent over and told me to focus, to shape my thoughts and make them real. And if I couldn't do it, he was gonna beat me to death. Then he punched me so damn hard I blacked out.
Yeesh. Anyway, let's do another mission. Gonna go for medical emergency. Like seriously, you can see how the frame rate kind of really shifts a lot. At times it runs at 60, but at times it goes at 30. Can you guys see that happening? Like, this game is impressive, so even graphically, even though it was released like 2008 or something, but still, the fact that it tries to maintain a stable 60 FPS, especially that it's basically a sandbox game, that's kind of impressive, especially on a console. Especially on the PS3, which again, the architecture of the PS3 was so infamous for being especially since the PS3 was so infamous for being so foreign.
Cole, I just got a call from an EMT in your area. The Reapers have overrun his makeshift medical clinic, and he needs your help.
I can't solve all the world's problems, Moya.
Maybe not, but if you help him, he might return the favor.
So let's go to the emergency worker. Ow, ow, ow! But yeah, seriously, especially like I said, it's a PS3 game. And again, the PS3 was a kind of infamous as for the foreign architecture. Here that basically made a lot of third-party games, especially multi-platform games, to play much better on the 360. The PS3, yes, was more powerful than the 360, but that didn't mean diddles when, of course, the architecture was so hard to work with. Again, don't make me start on the PlayStation 3 port of the first Bayonetta.
The Reapers keep attacking the clinic I have down the street. Take care of them for me, would you?
So this is a side mission. That's a Reaper with a shotgun. These Reapers pack a lot more punch than the ones with the regular assault rifle. Ow! Come on, careful. Territory taken. Medical clinic unlocked. Now, if I ever die, I'm going to be resurrected. I'm going to respawn here.
There are other people around there who need help too. Keep an eye out for them.
Now, this game does actually give more purpose to the side missions. The side missions here now have more purpose than just being there just so you can have more more experience. When you clear the mission, as you can see, the area becomes clear. That means that a lot of enemies. That means that even less enemies are going to appear in this area. They'll still appear, but now they won't appear as often as before, as you saw, with all the enemies constantly attacking me from the rooftops. So yeah, in this game, the side missions have a purpose. There's a purpose on doing the side missions. When was the last time you saw a game that gives side missions a purpose?
I'm word that there are people out there who can offer some help, but I can't locate them. If you reactivate the satellite,
Those appear out of nowhere.
track them down and mark their locations on your GPS.
The first satellite uplink that's over there, but a huge ass freaking flashlight. Let me collect this.
Kept in the infirmary for several days. Had my own room, and other than a nurse, didn't see anyone. I tested the door 5 times, and it was always locked. Checked the IV, and they had me on a steady dose of Dolafine. So much for their healing abilities.
Huh. So yeah, when was the last time you saw a game where the side missions do in fact mean something?
Looks busted.
Drain that one of its electricity, which will reset it. Once that's done, you just need to run past the others, and you'll resynchronize them all.
Let's do this and get past all of the other uplinks. Come on, come on. Yeesh. Once I get one ability, going on rails is going to be a lot better. You'll see what I mean. That's going to be much later. There we go. Satellite uplink performed. With this, it's going to be easier to locate more side missions. As you can see, more side missions got revealed. They were already there, but with this, they finally appear, so they can be easy to locate. For example, here's one. Spy games.
Sounds like one of the Reaper's couriers is making a run through here. Look into it.
I need to stay on the rooftops, and that courier doesn't see me. So yeah, I'm tailing someone. Yeah, it will constantly stop and see if someone is following him. This can get a bit annoying. The way that he constantly stops for that. There's a funny time of dialogue when I do it if I blow up this gas station. Once I stay up and not on the ground, the courier will not be able to see me. Come on. Whoa, that was close. Hahaha. Take that, and this is mine. Blast shards. Thanks for the blast shards.
Man, alive? Never thought I'd see this place come back to life. You do good work, brother.
That is a bad side mission that, yeah, I cannot do. Okay, see ya. Really? Oh my god. Oh, fucking of course. Oh, look at this. I'm going to blow up this. God fucking damn it. Still, thank you for the donation. See ya.
Oh, just saw this hellacious explosion. What the hell was that?
I blew up the gas station.
What? Just because you can't drive, man, doesn't mean no one else wants to. We could have used that gas.
Well, like you wouldn't have done the same thing.
Touche, Capitan.
Touche, Capitan. Oh, So, where did all these come from? There we go. That's how you get rid of them. Can I say that I actually like the parkour mechanics of this game much better than, I don't know, freaking Assassin's Creed? Invisible rating you. Oh my god. Got it. This is a lot about the quality of this game. Pretty much. This is still a really great game. Here's a good mission. Walk the dogs.
Cole, this is Warden Harms. I know you got your hands full, but from time to time, I'm gonna need your help handling some things.
What have you got in mind?
My men have captured some Reapers, and I need you to escort them back to the station, so we can interrogate them.
Go to the unarmed Reapers. So we're going to pretty much escort these Reapers. Come on.
Sorry for pulling my men out. We're stretched really thin. Bring in the Reapers, and don't be afraid to get a little rough with them.
Yep. Zap one of them so they can move. Zap them again so that they can move faster.
Stop screwing around. Walk.
Gotta be careful because there are going to be times they're going to either get aggressive or try to flee. Cole runs much faster than these.
You're not going anywhere.
Yep, you're not going anywhere.
Get going.
Come on.
Bad move. I'm gonna mess you up.
Huh. Trying to beat me? Yeah, right. You don't have powers and you don't have weapons.
Walk faster. Shouldn't have provoked me.
Come on.
Pick up the pace.
We're almost there, so keep moving. There's a lot of mini police stations. Or there's such a thing like police stations like these. They're small. Oh, and they're in public buildings. Walk the dogs. When you do the good side mission, the bad side mission is going to be locked.
Hey, Cole! Just wanted to let you know the crime is way down. It's good to see. Keep it up, brother.
So yeah, there is a reason to do all of the freaking taken side missions. When was the last time that a game made it valuable those side missions? All side missions, you basically they're just there for you to get more experience. And here, no, they give you a purpose to why to do
on
it.
our building. Please disable them.
Yeah, it's not like that we live in a modern age where everyone can get surveillance, or especially over your phones. In order for me to disable all of the surveillance equipment, I had to get close to them. I could try to shoot them from a distance, but that would not work. Stick to old games. Here, it's not that bad that modern games aren't good. It's just that with all the amount of shitty practices that have been going on, and it's just so hard to even get attention to those good games. This game is on the PS3 and it's fantastic. Here's the thing, not every modern game sucks, so it's not fair to say that literally every modern game is bad. Because not every modern game is bad. It's just that they get too overshadowed due to the amount of junk that's releasing. Looking at you, EA and Activision. Also, can I say, fuck Activision. Seriously, fuck them. Including Battle Royale games, I know. But seriously, fuck Activision. Seriously, what they did to Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel, it's unacceptable. I know, I'm getting started. Hell, you wanted to talk about a good first-person shooter? Go get Resistance 3 on the PS3. Seriously, if you really want a good first-person shooter, go get Resistance 3 on the PS3. Seriously, Resistance 3 is a really great game. I don't know. I haven't heard so much of the first two games, but I heard a lot of great things about Resistance 3, so I decided to buy it for my PS3. I immediately fell in love with it.
People are really starting to clean up this place. It's about time. The smell was bad enough to knock a buzzard right off the proverbial wagon.
Here's the thing, you want to know something else about Resistance 3? Or much so for the Resistance series in general? They were developed by freaking Insomniac Games. Those games were developed by Insomniac Games, the ones who created the original Spyro the Dragon trilogy, and my favorite series from them, the Ratchet and Clank series. It's no joke. Resistance 3 made by the same guys who made Ratchet and Clank. And it's no joke that it is a really good game. Oh, fuck off, 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 fuck off. Believe me, it's good. I play the game. I have it here on the PS3. Sadly, you cannot get it digitally, though, so if you really want to play Resistance 3, go get it. You have to find a physical copy. Luckily, they're not that expensive. I find mine for like 10, 15 bucks at least. So they're not that expensive. The same thing goes for Metal Gear Solid 4. The physical copy is so cheap. Oh, fuck off!
I saw something I shouldn't have, and now the Reapers are gunning for me. Now you gotta help me. You gotta help.
Ah, crap.
I'm getting ambushed. Car explode. I'm not much of a guy who loves shooters, but I do like shooters, but it's just that the market it's so oversaturated with shooters. I played Overwatch, I stopped playing it. I love Team Fortress 2. I have played some Call of Duty games. Seriously, when it's the next big trend, it's going to get oversaturated.
Just saw some people hanging posters up. Got your face plastered all over them. Now that's publicity.
It's one of the biggest problems. But then there's Nintendo, who takes an oversaturated an oversaturated genre, and they managed to make their own spin with it. In the late 90s, early 2000s, it was survival horrors. Well, not so much that they were oversaturated, but they were popular, especially with games like Resident Evil and such. And then they decided to give it their own take by making Luigi's Mansion. And I freaking love Luigi's Mansion. Yes, I am excited for Luigi's Mansion 3. And then they did it recently with shooters. With the market being so oversaturated with them, but they made their own shooter and gave it their own take on it. That being Splatoon. And Splatoon was, and despite the failings of the Wii U, Splatoon was a huge success. And of course, it got a sequel on the Nintendo Switch. And of course, another game and another genre that is currently oversaturated, freaking Battle Royales. What did Nintendo do? Make a Tetris Battle Royale! Nintendo literally made a Tetris Battle Royale. And it worked. Tetris 99 on the Nintendo Switch. And it works! It freaking works! I'm not joking, it does really work. And it's actually more fun because, well, it's fucking Tetris. How do you screw up Tetris? There's no... seriously. If you are so inept that you screw up Tetris, then we get something like Tetris Ultimate made by Ubisoft. How did you screw up Tetris? Seriously, how did you screw up Tetris? Seriously, Ubisoft screwed up Tetris. Don't you see what happened with Tetris Ultimate? I know.
The Reapers have kidnapped a whole group of people. Follow me.
I really don't know. Ask Ubisoft when they developed Tetris Ultimate. Ask Ubisoft when they developed Tetris Ultimate. Seriously, ask Ubisoft. How did they screw up Tetris?
Saw some woman pulling the boards off her windows. I couldn't believe it. Guess she's not worried about people busting in there anymore.
Because seriously, Tetris is one of the simplest games you can make. And yet, it takes and fuck that. Seriously, Tetris is one of the games that you literally cannot screw up because of its simple gameplay. And yet they screw it up. How did you screw it up?
My brothers and I have arranged a little party for you.
And there it is, one of the unique enemies in this game, a conduit. Ow. Oh. Oh, that was close. Conduit Reaper defeated. Because seriously, Tetris is such a simple game, and yet they screw it up.
I'm so dang glad I don't have to wade through 8 feet of garbage anymore. Man, people really turning this place around. Won't be long now. Things will be back to normal.
Now, one of the things that you can also see physically, that the area is now your territory. Those are Reaper posters, as you can see there. But when you go to already an area that's already yours, there are posters of you everywhere. That's quite nice. Quite nice to show which area you free out of enemies. But seriously, I can't get out of my head. How do you screw up that dress? I just really can't get it out of my head. How? Also, tip of a Cole, he can't swim. Well, it's mostly because of the electricity. Since water and electricity doesn't mix, well, yeah, it doesn't. News reports.
Shocking news tonight of a callous and unprovoked attack by terrorists seeking to break through the quarantine and cross Stampton Bridge.
Yeah, what happened?
Simple. Spread the plague to the mainland. It was only because of the
uninformed. This is uninformed news. When was the last time you heard news that have taken that they changed the context out of something?
As a result of this event, the CDC will be positioning additional forces along the quarantine lines and increasing the number of both boat and air patrols. Citizens are encouraged to cooperate with CDC soldiers.
Yeah, especially. Also, fuck Fox News, fuck them. Seriously, they constantly, they literally looks like they have an agenda. They want to put video games in the bad light. Pretty much fake news, or again changing the context out of a real thing. Yes, there was a riot occurring at the bridge, but not because they wanted to spread the infection. They just wanted to get out of here. Seriously, people just wanted to get out of here, not to spread anything. Come on. There it is. Again? What do you have to say now?
Large-scale relief efforts across Empire City continued as FEMA delivered several tons of food, medicine, and other essential supplies into Archer Square. Officials tell US TV that relief efforts will continue around the clock for the foreseeable future. Some observers are already comparing the scale of this operation to the Berlin airlift, which saved that city from communist aggression. Hope is on the way, Empire City.
You're comparing the pathetic amount of help in here to that of the Berlin. Again, help was provided, But it was so pathetic. Seriously. Prunes? Shows you it shows you where their priorities are. And take note, this game it's like from what, 2008? Pretty much this game confirmed basically how even periodism is nothing but fake news. It's really something that you encountered a game that basically predicted something right. Again, I'm still going to cite this as a good example. Metal Gear Solid 2, that game. How the fuck did you predict what's going to happen? What basically is going to happen in our modern day so accurately without traveling through time? What? Get it. Oh, here's another mission. And they say video games can be an art form or more than entertainment. Anyway, this is one of those missions. If you find an area that you still haven't free, and there's no side mission in there, go to that area, find an enemy, and flat out kill it. That way you can have this, the hidden package mission, which Cole for some reason managed to get into this guy's death brain. So you can find a hidden package. So in order to get this, compare this to the real one. Okay, it's over here. The package is somewhere over here. Here, careful with... Ow! Here's the package. For anything even though that there's been proof that it's not. I got a new battery core. Thank God. How many times have there been studies that prove that violent games does not cause violent people? May have done. You can't have that. You gotta blame video games for shooting at shit. You want to know something? In one rare instance, in a news report, they actually got a psychologist who gave an honest opinion about a guy who said that he did a shooting because he was inspired by a video game. The psychologist basically said any guy who's mentally unstable can pretty much get inspired to do stuff like that by media in general, whether it be games, books, movies, TV shows, whatever. If the guy is mentally unstable, they pretty much will do anything under the guise that a show or any form of entertainment inspired them to do so. When was the last time you saw something honest like that? Seriously.
Just came back from Pier 19. It looks like the feds are tightening the screws. I counted at least 5 ships dropping mines in the harbor and 2 more blocking the harbor entrance with scrap metal. We're not going anywhere, folks. Might as well do whatever you can to get comfortable. Voice of survival, out.
Pretty much. And when someone is mentally unstable, well, they pretty much do anything under the guise that, like I said, they got inspired by any form of media. Again, it's not the media itself that really has a fault. It's the individual who's mentally unstable. Pretty much. I use video games to escape reality. That's one of the reasons why I prefer single-player games over multiplayers. I want to escape reality, not to be reminded of it constantly. That's one of the reasons I prefer single-player games. That's one of the reasons why I go to games like inFamous. Because again, I don't want to be reminded of the real world. I want to escape the real world. Oh, I don't want to be reminded of it constantly when I play a video game. That's why I don't play a lot of multiplayer games. And even if it's there's going to be just the occasional something like Tetris 99. Because guess what? You don't talk directly to anyone who played Tetris 99. Seriously.
Listen, the Reapers installed surveillance equipment on our building. Disable that junk.
I'm coming. There it is, I see them. Also be careful. If a civilian passes through when you're stepping in a puddle like this, they will get electrocuted and die. And that could result in bad karma. If you're really going for the good part. Seriously, nobody likes this sort of media, especially when news is out there. Guy gets angry media. It's Mario's fault that happened. Even though that once again Mario doesn't really hit the blocks with his head. He pretty much uses his fist, but still. I did this because this video game inspired me to do so. Oh, are you mentally unstable? Yes! Then it's not the video game's fault, it's your fault. Kinda looks like, but again, when you see him jump, he always puts the fist upwards. Pretty much never, especially since they get paid for all of that. One thing that a lot of us will never go, literally, we will never let that go because of how stupid it is IGN's review of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. 7.8 out of 10, too much water. We are never gonna let that go because of how stupid it is. Seriously. Seriously. That was so stupid. So one 6 out of 10, too much spikes. Fucking hell. I know. This is why I really don't trust professional game reviews. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I really don't like reviewing games instantly.
Woohoo! Damn crooks are on the run! Awesome! Keep it up, man! Crack some skulls!
Also, yeah, I will say this. I'm playing this game. This game is still good. I still like to play it. But the sequel, inFamous 2, is much better. The only reviews that I really watch are mostly independent views. Seriously, I mostly just go for independent guys to look for reviews. I really don't look for the big guys. And I said, even then, it's just a point of... Even if I do, it's just a point of reference. I know.
Was introduced to Kessler today. He has some kind of metal device attached to his right arm, and his face is scarred, probably the result of an accident. One of the other guards told me that Kessler has been the leader of the First Sons for decades, but that he vanishes for long periods of time. Initial impression is that Kessler is a true believer. He has an agenda, and he's going to carry it out. We may have to move against him sooner than we had initially planned.
Well, poor Garrett, especially nowadays, how low he went, and even then, even Pro Garrett had really missed reviews. Like, he qualified Metal Gear Rise and Revengeance a 4 out of 10. He just entered the fucking lottery, pretty much. But again, especially with how Pro Garrett has fallen yeah, there's really no point to really even trust him. And again, like I said, even people like not everyone is perfect. Like I said, even Pro Garrett made a miss when he reviewed something. When he reviewed Metal Gear Rise and Revengeance, he gave the game a low score of 4 out of 10. And again, we're talking about Metal Gear Rise and Revengeance, the game that was developed by Platinum Games. And guess what? It's fantastic. I have the game here. I bought the game twice on my PC and my PS3, and it's a great game. Again, Platinum Games, the guys responsible for Bayonetta.
Whole crowds of people are being rounded up. Do something!
There is actual proof. That is, yeah. There we go. Bootinetta. But yeah, I mean, I heard that the more pieces of the truth have been revealed. That it turns out that his ex-wife, the one that he divorced from, she was an abuser. If they kind of explained that, then a lot of the controversy would have died down. But since he didn't, well, look at that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I heard. But again, since they never clarified it, well, Pro Jerry ended up in a really deeper rabbit hole. Like seriously, I mean, not all of the controversy would have been removed about Pro Garrett if he had said the truth. But we can be sure that if he has said the truth, about Haiti, if he said the truth that he was an abuser the whole time, then the controversy against him, or the backlash, would have diminished dramatically. There was still going to be a lot, especially with the whole posting nudes of himself and asking nudes for underage. But with the whole situation with Haiti, seriously, if he has said the truth about that, then pretty much a lot of the blame would have. Then Pro Garrett wouldn't have gotten a lot of the blame. There's still fun if it's not everything, yeah. But let's agree. If Pro Garrett has said the truth, then pretty much, let's say, 75% of the backlash against him would have been diminished. But again, didn't say the truth, and it was too late.
Okay, Moya. What
it was
now?
too late to even say the
One of my
truth.
contacts, an electrician named Brandon Carey, didn't check in last night. He's pretty important, so you need to find him. He was last seen in the alley across the street from your location.
Yeah. Seriously, what's so wrong with being transparent? If you're transparent, then people are actually going to respect more your decisions. No, they think that they're going to get a bigger backlash if they say the truth. I know, it's already been too late. Again, he has said the truth before, then then he wouldn't have been as severely punished. He would have still been punished, but not as severely. It really sucks. Seriously, please be transparent. Please be transparent. You'll see how people will still support you if you're transparent. Come on. Don't be afraid to be transparent on something when something like this happens. He would have still lost a bit of subscribers, but he wouldn't have lost those 1 million subscribers. Seriously.
Your boy isn't here, Moya. Just a dead woman.
A woman? Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Hang on a second.
Investigate.
Reapers! No! Leave my husband alone! Where are you taking him? Brandon!
Whoa.
What just happened?
I had a vision. The Reapers kidnapped Brandon.
Reaper.
This is his wife, Lene. I can see the echo of someone running away.
Follow it. We need to find out what happened.
So yeah, how the hell do you manage to see that inside the brain of that woman that's already dead? Anyway, I gotta go follow this. Magic. Just remember, it's magic. We don't have to explain it. I will forever love that quote from Linkara. Yes! Freaking creeper conduit. Pretty much.
Pick up your damn phone!
What's up?
Damn it! You saw that?
Man, that's what's up. Watching our every move. Even caught one scoping out the roof. He's leaning against the wall down there, eating a fresh apple. Now you tell me, where the hell did he get that?
I don't know, Zeke. But if we want to be out of here, this is the way it's gotta be.
Come on, man, don't be stupid. They'll ride you as long as they can.
Pick up your damn phone.
Bam! You vanish.
I think all that conspiracy stuff has rotted your brain.
Brother, I'm just telling it like it is. You watch your back.
5 a.m. It's 3:30 here. It's 3:30 here. God damn it, sure it's late. So what I was going to say, god damn it, I forgot it. Okay, okay, MV. See ya. I sure will. Good night. Don't glitch out. Whoa.
What the hell happened? The entire neon just went dark.
That's because one of those maniacs blew up a whole substation. Man, brain feels like it's in a vice.
Your body must be reacting to the absence of electricity. You're gonna have to man up and find Carrie. If we don't restore the power, the Reapers will be unstoppable.
Yeah, that's what I should do. All being all dark. Let's go to the sewers.
Alright, I I tracked the echo to the sewers.
Reapers must have needed Karen's help in shutting down the underground linear transformer. Find the transformer and figure out a way to get it back online. If they killed the circuit, you'll have to reestablish it.
Got it.
Like this. New powers. The ones I'm going to use the most. Touch related abilities unlocked.
Yeah.
Please, you gotta help me.
I can heal. I can heal civilians like this.
Hey, Janet, you back there? Open the gate. This guy's okay. You've got to stop the Reapers. They're running around with some electrician, killing anyone they find there.
And why are there people down here?
The transformer's back on. Now what?
Restart the distribution substation by charging up the voltage regulator mounted to its front. That should be enough to get the power back on.
How the hell can you live in the sewers? I can do 3 things. Heal civilians. But enemies, I can arc restrain them for more good karma, or I can use the Bio Leech. It'll kill them, but it will replenish my health and energy. To do the Bio Leech, I have to do this and tap quickly. But again, I don't really use this one because because this one gives bad karma. I mostly just for a good karma run. I mostly just use the heal or the arc restraint.
Yeah.
Trish just stopped by and grabbed some of her stuff. She barely talked to me, and when I brought you up, she damn near blew a gasket.
She thinks I killed her sister.
Man, that ain't your fault. The package was a bomb. You know, you're lucky to be alive. She needs to see things for what they are.
Yeah, I'm not holding my breath.
Yeesh. Oh my god, what the hell was that? Just die. Luckily, I can electrify the water to instantly kill them. Once again, arc restraint. Because it basically captures them alive so that so the police can arrest them.
Nah, I got into urban exploration about 4 years ago. Crawled all over this city. So I know these sewers like the back of my hand.
Huh, good to know, Cole. Let's heal up. And when there's a lot of people to heal outside an Empire City, well, there's going to be a lot of healing for me to do. Come on, open up. Come on, get up, get up. And how the hell you guys ended up here? Another karmic choice. Here we go.
What are you doing here? Did they see you?
I need to turn on the substation.
Are you out of your damn mind? The Reapers will kill my wife. No one is getting in here.
Open the door.
Screw you! I've jammed this thing up tight. No one is getting in or out until she's safe.
Poor guy. Still thinks he's protecting Lene. Doesn't change the fact that I need to get in there. I can either fry him and open the door that way, or tell him that his wife is dead. See if that gets him to back off.
I need to tell him or shoot it. I'll tell him.
She's dead. They shot her.
How do you know her name?
I know this is hard. I saw her body. There was nothing anyone could do.
I knew I shouldn't have trusted. I'm so sorry, Lene. Listen to me. I've
see what you can do. You have to kill them. All of them. Promise me.
I'll do what I can.
Good action. But then more good karma for Cole. You can see how much it fills up. So here it is, the substation. You need to just shoot this thing, and the electricity on at least one part of the neon is going to be restored. And there we go. Blood trail.
Nice work. Looks like power is fully restored to North Beach. There are 3 more substations that are still offline, though. I'll mark them on your GPS as I find them.
Dr. High Ground. Seriously, the healing touch is a good way to get a lot of good karma. However, there will be guys that are going to find that are dead, so you can't do anything about it. But for those who are still alive like this, just do this. It's a good thing. It really gives a lot. It really gives experience. It may be little. The amount of experience they give may be little, but trust me, it builds up over time. Also, how the hell does that work? How the hell does the healing touch work? Because seriously, how the hell is Cole's electricity? Yep, you're pretty much the only one left. How the hell does Cole's electricity is that he can heal someone? More blast shards. Another battery core.
You see this Empire City? It's the terrorist shooting electricity out of his hands. First he blows up the city, and now he can electrocute anyone that gets in his way? And no, this is not a hoax. This guy is the real deal. If you see him, steer clear.
Oh, fuck off. Kind of bit of both, since I do have a lifting. That's mostly because my job is just to move stuff. My job is basically to restock the shelves at the supermarket. So I do pretty much do a bit of heavy lifting because there's definitely a lot of stuff to lift. Because seriously, there's a lot of products that you really need to first basically distribute to the aisles, then before you go to your own respective aisle to restock it. Tough color.
We're having a hell of a time bringing down a Reaper conduit. Can you capture him for us? We need him alive.
Basically, I was so hard that I don't know. I couldn't even get stuff done fast because. Here's the thing about this job: if you get the stuff done quickly, you actually you can get out of work earlier. So yeah, that's one of the biggest thing about the job. If you can finish earlier, you can get out earlier. Ow. The evil side mission has been locked out.
One of my boys says he's never seen the streets so safe, even before the blast. Man, wish I was out there with him. Gotta get that race here for me.
Ow, come on. But yeah, the job was, the work was pretty hard at first. Because, well, the amount of products that you have to restock, some of the worst has got to be the aisle where it's all the detergents and stuff. Because seriously, a lot of people buy, because in that store, the detergents and clothes softeners are one of the things that sells a lot in there. There's also the other aisle that I got now, that being cookies and cereals. Those are a bit of pain in the ass because there are so many of them. But yeah, the job was hard at first, but through time you can definitely get it better. But again, one of the worst things about this work at start, because again, and the amount because, well, you're not fast enough. That's one of the biggest issues about the work at the start. Again, especially since it's a supermarket. Get up, get up. Haha. And you're under arrest. Careful. Oh man, I miss games like this.
Need you to nab some Reapers for us. Don't kill them. We need them alive so that we can get information out of them.
Hunt for Reapers. Seriously, I miss games like this. When was the last time there was a video game? When was the last video game that was fun? Just pure, unadulterated fun. That's how you're arrested. They're usually up there in high buildings or sometimes hiding in alleyways, so hunting for Reapers is going to be easy. Long, long ago, oh, I get you. The last good, fun game, June 2016. I know, I want to play that game. Again, I don't care that the game... That game on Switch just runs at 30 FPS. At least I can play Doom on the go. Seriously, I want to play Doom.
People are really starting to clean up this place. About time. The smell was bad enough to knock a buzzard right off the proverbial wagon.
Oh, come on, move, call, move, get rid of that guy. That's how you capture them. Also, I've been hearing a lot of bad things about about Wolfenstein Youngblood. The campaign is boring. The characters are just unlikable. Well, and seriously, pushing microtransactions in what's basically just a single-player game. Like, seriously, Bethesda? It's a chick quick for feminists. What, Wolfenstein Youngblood? God damn it. They say they're going to remove it, but still, dick move. And it's not just on the Switch ports. It seems that it's also on all the other versions of the game. I don't know, I just really can't trust Bethesda over anything. I really can't.
Some guys in my squad got hurt fighting the Reapers. If you help them, I'll give you these blast shards.
Let's hope they
do
are.
what this guy wants. Get on his good side. Or maybe I just take the shards right now.
My guys are around the corner, near the station.
Karma moment. Hear the injured cops or just steal the blast shards. Good action.
The Reapers are coming after me. They want the shards. I need help.
No. So many Reapers. So much live capture for so much good karma. The guy is just dancing there. There we go. 5 blast shards.
So, I was looking at those posters of you people have been hanging, and I think we should start a line of them. You know, use them to make some cashola. Think about it.
You're sick. And how good would money work in a place like this that it's basically just full on zero ground? Let's hope the Eternal is good. Let's hope Doom Eternal is good. Please, please. After what they did with Youngblood, oh my god. Like, it kind of been starting on. I mean, I mean, I heard that Wolfenstein, the new Colossus. Well, not a lot of people didn't like that. I mean, it was well received, but they didn't like that as much as the New Order. And now here we have the whole fiasco with Youngblood. I don't care that if it's an online co-op game, the game still qualifies as a single-player game, and yet you are pushing microtransactions. Like, seriously, pushing microtransactions on what's essentially a single-player game. Doesn't it remind you that of something? Shadow War? Middle-earth Shadow War. My god, that game was a mess.
Just got back from Ground Zero. A lot of kids over there freezing their asses off. If you got something to spare, take it over there. Those kids need it more than you do. And just because you haven't got any kids' clothes doesn't get you off the hook. Give whatever you got. A kid that's cold and scared doesn't care if his clothes fit or not. He just wants to be warm.
Machine games are from Sweden country. It's a good thing the Nintendo is not like that. They just want to make games, and good ones. High ground.
Hey Moya, I'm in position.
There should be a cell tower fairly close to you. Find it and recharge it.
Afraid I'm gonna bail on you?
Without that tower, you'll fall off the grid. I can't allow that.
Oh, hell. Vision is blurring.
I know, Heidi. Heidi Software. They sure have been a lot of a mixed bag recently. I played the first Rage. Dune 3 wasn't that well received. Still.
Those guys will slaughter me. I can barely see, and charging up that tower drained me dry.
Stick to the high ground and avoid them. If you have to fight, look around for emergency generators. There are probably some scattered across the rooftops.
You're gonna get me killed.
Call me when you're in the sewer.
Could recharge instantly. Huh. Is it really so hard for me to trust AAA developers after all the bullshit they've been doing? I have to keep moving. I can't really fight them. There, just die. Oh, come on. It's so hard to evade these, especially because they can see you from afar and shoot you from afar. Bleed 1 and 2, are those good? And also, are those games demanding? Oh, wait, those are retro games, right? Those are retro games. I'm pretty sure I could run them. But yeah, I don't have money yet for that, so... Ow. Come on. Platformers. I see. Running gun games. You know, one was the running gun games that I love. Metal Slug. Oh, you want to see insane running gun games? Just look at the Metal Slug games. I played the Metal Slug games. And those the arcade games. God damn it! So many. I don't know how much money do I spend on the arcades, but god damn it, do I love Metal Slug. SNK games, back when they used to make games mostly with 2D sprites. Oh god. Yeah, the grenades! I got the grenades! Shock grenade. And I have played Cuphead. Good game. Good game. Insanely difficult, but a good game nonetheless.
George. He's the one who called me. Said he's got a package burning up all over his desk and that I needed to beeline it. So I pick it up and take off.
Well, he claims that no one else can deliver it. That had to be you.
It was a terrible job in the first place. Pay sucked. And when I get there, someone calls and tells me to open the package. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in a crater.
Shit.
Superpowers out of it. And don't worry about George and those other idiots. I'll cover for you, man. They're freaking gossip queens anyway.
Oh my god. Ow, 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 ow. Man, do I love using the environment. Restraint. What the hell happened to his foot there? What the hell happened to his foot? You saw that? Yeah, sometimes this game can get some kind of crazy like this. Here comes one with explosives. Ow. Premature detonation. And so another part of the neon and has all of the lights restored.
Nice work, Cole. So, I figured out why the Reapers were destroying the water pipes under the bridge. By isolating the city's water system, they can pump their plague into every home in the city. Anyone drinking that sludge will get sick, or worse.
Great.
Yeah, and it gets better. I'm getting reports that Smith Fountain is already polluted, and there are a lot of casualties. Head over there and confirm my intel, and we'll figure out what we're going to do.
I might get it on the Switch. I do love the Switch.
Hey, man, you ain't gonna believe this one. You know those areas of the city you've been clearing out? They're crime-free now. People are hanging up posters with your face on them.
I'm doing what I can, Zeke. No one needs to throw me a parade.
I know, man, I know. But still, that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, those posters. I might check them when I can, because right now I really don't have the money. But right now, I am broken. I'm broke. Hashtag me too. Pretty much. Just die. Another one.
Gained access to the primary lab. Audio surveillance will begin within the next 24 hours. I've placed 2 recording devices in the lab, which should provide optimal coverage. I'm also going to attempt to place devices within the cafeteria and other public places.
Betsy, just look at me, don't look at left.
That's no way.
Green pulse.
A Reaper conduit in the park has disguised himself as a pedestrian.
Located this guy's Reaper. Yeah, I think I saw him.
I'm gonna make you a monster.
Yes, it went all the way there. Ow! Don't fall in the water. Come on. Oh my god, the ragdoll physics. Yeesh with all these Reapers. Sui, let me see. Oh, I got a lot. Increases the knockout time. It will be good. Give her a burst of shockwave. This is going to be useful. Here we go. So many power-ups. Come on, just grab the shard. There we go. Come on. Die. Come on, get there. Just die. Another hidden package.
Thanks for the info.
I know where that is. It's in that one building. As long as I'm high ground, the ground enemies are not going to fight me. Come on, get up! Get up, Cole! There it is. Last straw.
Listen, I know you're intent on cleaning this place up. I get it. But if things keep going the way they are, the market for my batteries is going to be zilch. Nobody likes a show-off, Cole.
No one likes to show up. Oh, grab the freaking shark. Grab the tree. There we go. There we go. Another barrack for.
They had a clinic over there by the fountain, but the Reapers destroyed it. You've got to do something about them.
You know, I'm going to do it. Don't worry. No worries. In fact, I was actually planning to end the stream soon, so no worry about that. Just finish this mission and I'll end the stream. Come on. This is getting ridiculous. I love using the sticker bomb. Come on. No. Why is it that you can get easily overwhelmed? I want to arrest it. There we go. As long as they're not dead. Let that one blast yours before I end. Come on. Just die. One headshot. So yeah, this is going to end. I'm going to end it here because I'm getting tired. I'm actually hungry. Anyway, everyone, thank you all for watching. I really enjoyed the stream and just enjoyed especially playing this game because I love inFamous and I really wanted just to show everyone who's still here. Thank you for watching. I'll be seeing you next time. Bye.